This is Harry Boxer at TechTrader.com, and this video is going to show you some of the trades we made today at in the trading room at our site. Some pretty exciting trades. If you take a look at HX, for example, the stock started out pre-market with a pop and then drifted downward. When the market opened, it reversed and needed a couple hours to form a base. Right here, when it popped, we notified the traders that we may be putting a swing on it if volume picks up, which it did right there. That's where we went in at about the 11 range. And with about 20 minutes, it was 17.75. Fantastic, very quick trade with a halt here and a halt there. Eventually, it took about 3 hours to consolidate, but then another flag formed and a triple top formed. And I indicated to my traders that if you get a late break, we may see the stock run after hours. So if it gets above 18, to trade it with a target of 21.22. It hit 21.40, came down a three-wave corrective, and it's still trading after hours. But excellent trade there. XYF, after popping in pre-market and then coiling, my alert was if to get over this spike high above, let's say 565 with volume, and volume certainly picked up right there. Many of us got in around 570.75, and within literally 15 minutes, the stock was up to 655 for about 80 cents. And then from the wedge, and stair stepped its way higher. Looks like a triple top here, and maybe a setup even as much as tomorrow if you can get this to pop after hours or late. I'm looking for 7 and 7.25 tomorrow. CAN broke out of a nice mini base, formed a little wedgie right in here. That's when I saw it, and I said if it pops this wedge, we're going long. Stock popped immediately, went up to from 780 in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave affair. 780 to 908 for a nice $1.20, and it only took a little less than 2 hours. And then the rest of the day, you can see it coiled, and maybe it's a setup for tomorrow, but nevertheless, the trade was made in the morning. Trucker KNX Night Swift with an explosive move from the get-go, and then a big pullback, bounced and held the lows, and when it broke out here, went above the VWAP. Above 52 3/4 is where most of us went long, only to see it go to 54.5 area near the pre-market highs and finished there with a gain of 3.5 points. Another trucker we follow closely and as a swing as well is YELL, yellow. Yellow came down hard at the opening, reversed and formed a coil, at which point that I indicated I reiterated a swing and said maybe even a day trade. The stock went from 775 to 823, about 53 cents very quickly, affording us a nice day trade, and then consolidated, setting up a nice swing. Looking at the daily chart, you can see the base to break out the reversal engulfing bar today. So watch this one going forward above 830. You may see close to 10. And finally, SOFI was a nice trade for us today. You can see that the stock started out the day with a dip as well from the V bottom with a three-wave corrective falling wedge. When the wedge broke out above the VWAP, went long 20.35, and within a couple hours it was trading at 21.06, and later on in the day as high as 21.19. Still consolidating nicely. This is also a tech trader swing. Here's your daily chart. When it broke out at the base, we put a swing on there. It's now at the first target. Second target would be about 24.25. So that's a quick look at some of the hot stocks at TechTrader.com. Come join us for a free 2-week trial.